Hello, good evening, and happy Friday from the Inverall Kitchen, and Friday's Fish Day, and this is what we're now doing. Delivered to your front door is a box of oysters. So we've teamed up with our friend Judith Vike at the Caledonian Oyster Company. This is what you would be delivered. Is a nice box, cardboard box, no polystyrene. And here we have a little introduction to what you're going to get. Some delicious Caledonian oysters. Judith is a fantastic oyster farmer. Looks after her oyster beds with amazing skill and determination. Right, here we go, look in the box. Look at that. Some absolutely delightful little oysters, and they've got some barnacles on them. They're nice and cool. So what I'm going to show you very quickly, because there's no point in having a long video about an oyster. It's not as if you have a great deal to do with it. You want to learn how to open it, and you want to learn what to put with it. So to open your oyster, there are two ways. There are two knives you can do. I probably can't find the other one. I don't really like it, which is why I can't find it. It's a sort of flat-headed one. These are much better because you have a thin head. You want to be very careful because you are pushing this into the thing. Here is the hinge of the oyster. Can you see the bottom of the oyster here? This is the hinge. That's where the main core of the mussel is. So you want to hold that very tightly there, and then you push your knife in and twist it backwards and forwards, and then twist it sideways, and then you've broken the hinge. Can you see how that has just opened it up? Then, using the slightly sharp blade, I do this holding it up so that you hold the water, the seawater in. You run the top of the knife across the bottom of the top of the shell, if that makes sense, on either side to completely open it. Okay? You will always have a bit of grit on the end of your knife. Give it a whip. Here is your lovely, delightful, look how fresh that is. So now you want to take the oyster knife and just cut around the bottom to open, not open, it's open already, but to make sure that there's the mussel in there. Now that oyster is ready for gobbling up. Now, as I said, my view is I quite like a little bit of Tabasco, so I'm going to put a bit of Tabasco on there. Quite hot, and I think a bit of lemon. So this and that. That is the taste of Argyle in your mouth. Beautiful, fresh, cold, salty, fishy oyster. Go online and order them now. They are brilliant. Spanish.